What's up, young people? What's up?
Whoa! Are you ready to learn? Yes, because I am ready to teach. Woo-wee! I'm really this energetic in class. I don't know why. But yeah. Just look at my wonderful hands. Yes, these are HD. Oh yeah, my hands are here. That looks so awesome. Now, for the last video, we were able to discuss about this image over here. Look at this wonderful image. Look at that. Look at that. This here is a really simple illustration about the convergence of an oceanic plate and a continental plate. We know that when these two plates collide, oceanic plates will subduct, thus melting, thus creating landforms. In this video, we will be learning about the convergence of two oceanic plates. Okay? Sir, ano yung i-discuss natin, sir? We will be discussing about the convergence. Let me write that in. Convergence of ano yung mag-converge, sir? Kami ni Crush. Oh, sana all! Convergence of two oceanic plates. Let's go! Okay, now in this video, we'll be discussing about the convergence of two oceanic plates. As what we have discussed, and as an oceanic plate converges with the continental plate, the oceanic plate will subduct. But what happens when two oceanic plates converge? This here is what's going to happen. Look at that. One of the plates is going to subduct. Most probably, the denser plate is going to subduct. So, sir, how do we know which one is denser? If that tectonic plate is a lot older compared to the other oceanic plate. So when two oceanic plates collide or converge, the one that is older will be the one that is denser. And as a consequence, that is the one that is going to subduct. Okay? So, let me just, illustrate that for you guys. Okay. So when two oceanic plates converge, okay, one of them is going to subduct. So let's just say this is going to be underwater. So let's say for this, so this one is going to be a lot older, okay, and this one is going to be a lot denser as a consequence. And the same processes are still going to be applied here as in the previous video. So same pa rin. The leading edge of the tectonic plate is going to melt because it reaches the mantle. The molten rocks that are produced here are going to rise because they are less dense. They are less dense because it has water in them, and then the water makes the molten rocks here less dense. That is one of the many reasons. And because of that, volcanoes, a series of volcanoes will be formed, okay, which is called as a volcanic arc. But if the volcanic arc is made underwater, it will look like a series of islands. Okay? So, when a volcanic arc is produced by the convergence of two oceanic plates, we call that as a volcanic island. Let's just remove the S. Volcanic island arc, because they are beneath the water and then they are a series of islands. Same thing that will happen. A trench will be formed over here. A good example of a trench is the Marianas Trench. So let's just go and look for a few examples that we can look for the internet. There are actually 3 questions in this paper, so let's just go through them before looking at some examples. What geologic events occur? Give 2 possible answers. We'll discuss about this. We have earthquakes, volcanic eruption, and tsunamis. What geologic features might form on the surface of on top of Oceanic Plate A? This is it. The volcanic island arc and just the volcanic island arc pala. Volcanic island arc. If the edge of plate A suddenly moves upward, a large amount of water may be displaced. Okay, so this here is a tectonic event which displaces water, also known as a tsunami. Okay, so let's just look up. Actually, the Marianas Trench is already an example of the convergence of 2 oceanic plates, the Philippine Plate and the Pacific Plate over here. We have this very, very deep depression that is formed over here. Okay, it's also known as the Challenger Deep. There should be another illustration here for us to look at. It's also really, really interesting. Let's just go over that. Trenches. Where are the trenches? Oh, it's just Marianas Trench. Over here. So this here is there's actually a lot of geologic things that are formed here. So let's just focus on this area over here. An oceanic crust, as it collides with another oceanic crust, it will sink. Magma will rise, okay, over there, and then island arcs can be formed. We also call them as volcanic island arcs, such as this one, because they have magma beneath them. And then there is a trench here formed, a very deep depression formed at the middle. This is also another really good illustration about trenches. Okay, oceanic trench. It is really, really deep beneath the water. This here is an example from the internet. That's just from the Logic Indian. And this here is some form of imagery. You can know that as the lithosphere subducts beneath this other plate over here, it produces a very, very deep depression, illustrated by this violet diagram of this violet color over here. And as parts of that lithosphere subduct, it melts and it rises, forming island arcs and volcanic island arcs. Okay, let's go to the paper. Oh, yes. And that will be all for this video today. We discussed about how 2 oceanic plates will form a volcanic island arc and a trench. And we also know that if one of the oceanic crusts is older, that will be the one that will most likely sink compared to the younger oceanic plate.